How to make stuffed shells.
Hello and welcome to Video Jug. My name is CJ and today I'm going to show you to make stuffed shells, popular with Italian Americans. Let's get cooking. You'll need the following ingredients to serve 2 people. There will be a full recap at the end.
Step 1. Cheese stuffing.
First we had the ricotta, then we had some Parmesan here. Parmesan is a big flavor additive there. Some shallots, some chopped parsley. There we go. Now we're gonna add some basil. And I brought the basil out here to show you kind of to cut basil. You need kind of a sharp knife. A lot of people, when they do this cut, it's called a chiffonade. They'll roll the basil, but I find that kind of bruises it even more. So I'll just keep it flat like this. With the rocking motion with my knife, I'll just slice through using my fingers like as a guide. All right, there we go. So we're gonna add some of that in there. Not too much. Maybe we'll save a little bit for garnish. Oh, good idea. Hey-oh. Another thing is I'm gonna add some garlic, and I'm using a microplane. And what this does is it makes it really, really fine, so it'll be nice to incorporate within our stuffing here. Little garlic goes a long way. So there you go on the other side. Maybe a little bit more than that. There's a humongous garlic clove. So there we go, beautiful puree of garlic. We'll just throw that in there with your finger, gonna pull it out, and voila, bam, throw that in there. Next, I'm gonna add some lemon. Squeeze, you don't want seeds. Seeds aren't that awesome. A little bit of pepper. And we'll season it up with some salt. Now I'm just gonna mix this up, keeping this very healthy, obviously. Not all stuffings are good for you. It's looking a little bit tight, so when things are like this and it's just getting a little too dry like this, you can add 2 things, which also will add flavor. I'm gonna add a little bit of cream in here. Here we go, a little cream. And I will also add a little bit of olive oil. All right, now comes the fun part. Now we get to start stuffing.
Step 2. Pack it tight.
Here we go. Shell, it looks kind of closed off and like it doesn't want to be stuffed, but if you just touch it the right way, it kind of opens up and now it wants to be stuffed. A little bit of stuffing there, just kind of push it in and voila. Kind of line these up in our pan over here. Now these pasta shells that I made also, I didn't cook them all the way. You can see they're still kind of firm in here. They give, but not too much. That's because we're gonna add some pasta sauce on the top of this, some tomato, some marinara sauce, and they'll kind of absorb that, you know, some of the moisture in that also.
Step 3. Marinara and mozzarella.
Now it's time to add some marinara sauce and some mozzarella. It's kind of fun. First, some marinara sauce. Just kind of over the top. Be generous. It'll keep them moist, you don't want them drying out. Especially around the edges. Tends to get kind of crispy around the edges here. There we go. That's there. And also some mozzarella cheese. I use fresh mozzarella. You can use the other not fresh, but I think it melts better and it's kind of cool and it's moist. I just tear it in like strips like this into chunks. It's really a pretty cheese. I just kind of lay it over the top like this. I like a lot of cheese, you know, it always seems like everyone's like going for the cheesy spots, so I put a lot of cheese in here. I mean, the whole dish is about cheese. It really is just a shout out to cheese itself. Maybe a little drizzle of olive oil over the top. There we are. Now it's time to bake. I'm gonna put it into a 350-degree oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, just until everything's like kind of melted. It's gotta heat all the way through. You can also put the broiler on if you want it nice and crispy on top. It's all up to you.
Step 4. Serve.
All right, it's been about 25 to 30 minutes at a 350-degree oven, and I'm gonna check on it. I think it's done. Ooh, it looks pretty. This is one of those dishes that just looks gorgeous when it comes out of the oven. Voila, stuffed shells.